Hi guys, it's very hard to multi-app. When I shut off Uber and I'm multi-apping with Grubhub, I shut off Uber Eats when I accept a Grubhub order. Now I have to, with this COVID-19 stuff, unable to go online, action required. I gotta do that. I'm wearing a face mask. Let's see. Take a picture to prove it. Then answer these questions, of course. Gotta answer them. Ready to drive. Now I can hit the go button. See how that, did you hear how low that is? So then there's still that glitch in the app. I'm not shutting it off, but I'm going to close it for a moment, reopen it, because then the sound comes back on, because there's a glitch in their app. Holy cow. Well, let's see if they ring. That makes it much harder to multi-app. Hey guys, I got 2 more orders after I had a snack and I took a break. I was catching up with the videos. I want you to know that right now there are many markets that are booming, and it's because of what's going on. They need drivers out in the field, and I'm sorry I'm not looking right at you, I am driving. And the payouts are high because these companies, if you pass a couple of low ones, they want to send you a high one. It's because of what's going on right now with the forced pause. A lot of people are still afraid to go out. Even though certain markets are slowly opening up, people are still making a killing. I've heard many people say they've been earning $250 to $300 in 10 hours. I was listening to Pete Paid to Drive, and he makes a good point. Don't get used to it. Because when everything opens up again, it's going to be fierce competition. People are going to go back to their usual schedule. There are a lot of people that will be on the road all day long in those markets because their kids are at school. A lot of people, like I've noticed, a lot of people aren't out right now because their children are home, and not everybody can afford, help to raise their children. So just take that into consideration, because I really thought, and if you watch my videos, it was like 6 weeks ago on a Friday night, I'll never forget it. I'll pull over for a moment. I thought I was going to score. I thought I was going to be so busy. And that's, as each week went, there were less and less opportunities. And they weren't sending me anything, extremely high. And Uber Eats still, for some reason, it just happened before, I turned it down. They want me to go way past Valley Stream. I was in Baldwin. I'm not doing that. It's not worth the money. I just had 2. It was 16 and change, and 1 was 9 from Grubhub. But it was stress-free, hassle-free, no traffic. And I'm familiar with the area. It wasn't that bad. I shut off the apps again for a moment because I just drove for my last drop-off and it hasn't rung. Saturday night, there's no idle time. You just get order after order after order after order. If you're multi-apping, and now it's much harder to multi-app because every time I shut off Uber Eats and I go, okay, I chose a Grubhub order, I'm going to shut off Uber Eats. When I turn it back on, I got to pull over, put on the mask, and show that I have a mask. When I do deliver the food, I do put on the mask. But I have to stop, answer those 4 questions, put on the mask, take a picture, and then I could click go. Okay, so that's that. I wanted to share that. And about the haters, I could agree with him. Clear Value is a channel that I watch. He's very knowledgeable in finances and investing. He's an accountant, and he built a very successful online business, a YouTube channel. Clear value. But even just listening to Pete, people have haters. You can't waste your time on the haters. And I put that in my community tab a couple of weeks ago. Another thing I agree with. I won't be replying to negative comments anymore and questioning my every move or telling me that it's all about me. Clear value on many of his YouTube videos, and he says it because he worked for it. He can say it. People have asked him many times, how did you become an overnight success? And his answer was several times, it took me 10 years to become an overnight success. And he's not apologizing for it. He worked very hard for that. He deserves it. So when people, now I'm becoming, my channels are creating more traction. I'm producing better quality work at my websites, and I do a lot of background work that people don't see. But that's part of my success, and everything's gaining more traction. I'm earning a little more money every week. That was the point of all of this, to become successful. Not have to physically work for every dime. I did a lot of time for a long time and didn't earn a paycheck to get to this point. So I'm not going to waste time answering negative comments and, you're holding me back. Yeah, if I sense you're sucking up too much of my time, you watch my videos, nobody's forcing you to. So remember that, guys. Don't feel bad for succeeding in anything that you do. But back to the, and clear value. The other YouTube channels that I watch, if you're not aware, the EIDL, there are dozens of companies, businesses suing the SBA. And I signed many petitions. I promoted it many times. And there are class action suits happening right now, setting it up to take the SBA to court about, like someone like me, I applied to the EIDL and I went, yes, I want up to $10,000 forgivable grant. And they sent me $1,000. They send $1,000 for one employee. They changed the rules in the middle after you filled out the application, and the people are taking them to court for that, and that's why I signed the petitions. So if you received a $1,000 forgivable grant from the EIDL, keep an ear out, because there are a lot of channels out there that are keeping us up to date on what's going on with the SBA EIDL grants. You might receive the rest of that balance. Like I'm hoping to receive $9,000. Because if everybody else gets it, that means everyone's going to get it. And I think it was an abortion clinic, or some kind of the abortion agency, Planned Parenthood received $80 million, like something ridiculous. And they're being forced to give it back. Just so you know that. There's going to be a lot of money that the SBA is going to receive back. This is going to drag on for almost a year, all this nonsense, because there are companies and businesses, just like there's this hospital that's been closed for a year, and they applied for one of the grants, and they got it, and they have to give it back. They get caught. Eventually, people who do wrong get caught, and it backfires in the long run. So I think I got everything, guys. I think I got everything. I listened to a lot of videos. It felt good to get out and about tonight. And I'm happy I did it. Today was my work day. I'm going to hold out until Wednesday to see about unemployment. Most of us are in the same category. And I'm going to see how it affects the unemployment, working one day. And then I'll decide if I'm going to work 2 days next week. It's not ringing the way it usually is, just so you know, guys. There's a lot to tell you. It's not ringing the way it usually is. This should be, ring, offer, Saturday night, kind of drippy, kind of gray, kind of cold, and it's not. Or they want you to work for free. They want you to drive miles just to earn that big whopping $11. Nope. It's got to be very local, and it's got to make sense. All right. I took a picture of the subway sign. I wasn't aware of it in town. Maybe they just changed it recently. Subway is accepting Postmates, DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber. Stay tuned. I'll see you later, guys. Have a good night. And if you got to work, I hope you earn a lot of money. See you later. Bye.